Hi students, I am Dr. J. Rajeshwari, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Data Science. In this video, we are going to see about the core concepts of cybersecurity. What are core concepts? CIA. CIA is the core concepts of cybersecurity. Confidentiality, integrity, availability. These are the three main concepts of cybersecurity. The CIA trade is a fundamental cybersecurity architecture that provides a structured approach to protecting data and information systems. Confidentiality, integrity, and availability, or CIA for short, are regarded as the three fundamental tenets of information security. The CIA trade ensures information security, accuracy, and accessibility. What is confidentiality? The confidentiality refers to the data privacy. Confidentiality refers to the protection of sensitive information from unauthorized access, disclosures, or misuse. It ensures that data is accessible only to authorized individual systems or processed through the implementations of security mechanisms such as authentication, access controls, and encryption techniques. Data accuracy is called as integrity. Integrity refers to the maintenance of the accuracy, consistency, and trustworthiness of data throughout its life cycle. It ensures that information remains complete, unaltered, and reliable, preventing unauthorized modifications and preserving the authenticity of data during storage, processing, and transmission. What is availability? Is nothing but system uptime. Availability refers to the assurance that information systems, applications, networks, and data resources are accessible and operational for authorized users whenever required. Yet achieved through reliable system design, regular maintenance, resiliency mechanism, backup solutions, and disaster recovery planning to minimize downtime and service interruptions. The confidentiality protecting sensitive information. The confidentiality constitutes the systematic safeguarding of informational assets against unauthorized access, illicit disclosures, or malicious exploitation. Within a robust information assurance architecture, this principle guarantees that access to sensitive data is strictly restricted to authenticated and authorized personnel, process, or system entities. Personally identifiable information, that is PII, and protected health information, that is PHI, or comprehensive consumer profiles, medical histories, and government issued identification metrics. Corporate and intellectual property are proprietary research and development data, trade secrets, and long-term strategic business roadmaps. Fiscal assets, audited financial ledger data, corporate banking records, and active transaction histories are protecting sensitive informations. Technical controls for enforcing confidentiality. Symmetric and asymmetric encryption. What is encryption? Converting into an encrypt format, transforming plain text into unreadable cybertext using robust cryptographic algorithms. Example, Advanced Encryption Standard, or AES 256 algorithm, that is transforming the plain text into an unreadable cybertext using the cryptography algorithm, which ensures that even if data is intercepted in transit or extracted at rest. It remains entirely indescribable without the corresponding cryptographic key. Identity and Access Management, that is IAM, enforcing the principle of least privilege through rule based access control, map specific data permissions to explicit job functions, preventing lateral movement of unauthorized privilege escalations within the network ecosystem. Data masking and tokenization. Substituting highly sensitive data fields with structural identifications but chemically chemically insert tokens or masked placeholders before exposing datasets to lower security environments such as application testing sandboxes. For example, in online banking system, customer account details, passwords and transaction records are encrypted to ensure that only authorized user can access them. Integrity, ensuring data accuracy and trustworthiness. Integrity is the second principle of the CIA traits and refers to the preservation of the accuracy, consistency, and completeness and reliability of information throughout its lifetime. It ensures that data remains correct and unaltered during the storage, processing, and transmission. Maintaining data integrity is essential because our organizations rely on accurate and trustworthy information for decision making, operational activities, and service deliveries. To maintain data integrity, organizations implement various security mechanisms and validation techniques. These include hashing algorithms, digital signatures, checksums, audit trails, database security controls, and version control systems. Hashing techniques generate a unique hash value for a given set of data, making it possible to detect any unauthorized modifications. These measures collectively ensure that data remains accurate, reliable, and trustworthy throughout its life cycle. The importance of the CIA trade in information security are: the CIA trade is a fundamental model in information security that provides a comprehensive framework for protecting information assets and information systems. It establishes the three essential security objectives as confidentiality, integrity, and availability that must be maintained to ensure effective information protection. The CIA trade serves as a guideline for organizations in designing, implementing, and managing security policies, procedures, and controls. Confidentiality protects sensitive information from unauthorized access and disclosures, thereby preserving privacy and preventing information leakage. Integrity ensures that data remains accurate, complete, consistent, and reliable throughout its lifetime, preventing unauthorized modification and corruption. Availability guarantees that information systems, applications, and network resources are accessible to authorized users whenever required. The CIA trade helps organizations identify security requirements and implement approximate measures to protect information from internal and external threats. It supports risk management by providing a structured approach for accessing vulnerability, identifying threats, and implementing security controls. The applications of the CIA trade in cybersecurity are access control and identity management. The CIA trade is applied in access control system to ensure that only authorized users can access sensitive information and organizational resources. Authorizations, and multi-factor authentications mechanisms help maintain confidentiality and prevent unauthorized access. Data encryption and protection. Encryption technologies are used to safeguard sensitive data during transmission. By converting storage and data into an unreadable form, confidentiality and protects the information from unauthorized disclosure. The third one is security, network security. Organizations implement firewalls, in detection system, intrusion prevention system, and virtual private system to secure network communications. These measures help maintain the confidentiality and integrity of data transmitted across networks. Next is database security. Database security mechanisms includes access controls, encryption auditing, and backup systems are employed to protect sensitive information from unauthorized persons and modifications or loss. These controls support all three principles of CIA trade. Cloud computing security. Cloud service providers utilize identity management, encryption, redundancy, and backup solutions to ensure the confidentiality, integrity, and availability of customer data and cloud-based service. Financial and banking systems. The banking sector relies heavily on the CIA trade to protect customers' information, secure financial transactions, maintain data accuracy, and ensures the continuous availability of online banking services. Finally, we can see the summary of this PPT. The e-commerce platforms are secure payment gateways, encryption protocols, authentication mechanisms, and backup systems to protect customer information and maintain reliable online services. Digital signatures and cryptographic techniques are used to verify the authenticity and integrity of electronic documents and transactions, ensuring that information has been altered during transmission. Organizations implement backup solutions, redundant infrastructures, and disaster recovery plans to ensure system availability and minimize the during cyber attacks and hardware failures or natural disasters. The conclusion is the CIA trade is extensively applied across diverse areas of cybersecurity to protect information assets, maintain data accuracy, ensure system reliability. By incorporating the principles of confidentiality, integrity, and availability into the security strategies and technologies, organizations can effectively safeguard their information resource, support business continuity, and build resilient information systems capable of addressing modern cyber threats with the help of this CIA trade. Let us see multiple choice. Let us recap what it is. What does CIA stands for in cybersecurity? The answer is confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Which component of the CIA trade protects information from authorized access? The choices are integrity, availability, confidentiality, and authentication. Of course, we know the answer is confidentiality. So this is a sample MCQ to recap what we have seen in this PPT. So these are some of the reference which I have referred for this PPT presentations. These reference helps you to know more about what is CIA and what is the functions, what are the applications and fundamentals of that is confidentiality, integrity, and availability in the cybersecurity process. Thank you for watching this video.